As part of efforts towards winning the fight against illegal mining, various stakeholders have called on government to put stringent measures in place to stop the pollution of water bodies. At the Regional Consultative Dialogue on Small-Scale Mining in Kumasi, the Ashanti Regional Minister called on stakeholders to ensure that government appointees who are involved in illegal mining activities are dealt with.
Actually, the fight against illegal mining is core to the foundation of our livelihood, in the sense that illegal mining is destroying our land, our forests, our water bodies, which we need for our human sustenance. The destruction of our farmlands affects food security in this country. Also, the destruction of our water bodies has disastrous consequences on this country. So I pray that all of us are stakeholders, and it's a collective responsibility for all of us to ensure that we succeed in this fight. My colleague government appointees, we have to lead the fight. And I think any government appointee who is found engaging in illegal mining must be dealt with the highest level of sanctions.
The Asantehene Otumfo Oseit to the second called on the government to do more in curbing the menace of illegal mining in the country.
Wrong is wrong, irrespective of who commits it. And right is right, irrespective of the personalities involved. The illegal mining situation is clearly complex and requires a carefully thought through, multi-stakeholder approach if Ghana is to succeed in bringing it under control. The following are some proposals that could be considered in this effort. Exploration. The gold mining process starts with investment in exploration so as to delineate the mineral resource. However, most small-scale and illegal miners do have the funding to invest in such a process and would often encroach on the concessions of large-scale mines in conducting their mining activities. To address this, I propose that a special fund to be set up to cover the needed investments in exploration activities along the gold belts of the country, so as to better define such mineral resources and also identify new areas for purpose of mining.
The Ashanti Regional Chairman of the Ghana National Association of Small-Scale Miners, Frank Osei, outlined some measures they want government to implement in addressing the menace.
The only ingredient that is missing is monitoring. So we want lasting monitoring. Therefore, we are calling on the government to give us the self-policing, just like the GPR2 is doing for drivers, making sure that drivers are disciplined. When we are given the mandate that we should do the self-policing, we will make sure that mining is done and acceptable in the eyes of every Ghanaian. We will make sure that illegal activities. You see, when we are given the mandate, all miners will know that we are in charge of steering the affairs of mining. Therefore, whoever is doing the right thing, will be fine. But whoever wants to do otherwise without adhering to the mining rules and regulations and laws, we will make sure that he doesn't, because at the end of the day, it's going to affect our job.